Hello everyone. In this session, we'll be discussing a few more HTML tags. First one is image tag. I've just written few basic things which are required for a web page. Few tags are been written here. Root element, root tag, head tag with a title tag within it, then body tag. Okay. The first one is image. Images can be included to enhance appearance of the document. You can insert any image into your web page by using img tag. Let's see how it is. This is the img tag, and this is an example of an empty tag. It means it doesn't have a what is it? It doesn't have a closing tag. Okay. Uh, it can just contain only attributes. Okay, attributes could be like say, and very important attribute is source, src. This is where you fetch the image from. Okay, source, you have to tell the path where the image exists. So here rose.jpg. Okay, I have downloaded an image here in the same directory where the file exists, HTML file exists. So it's enough to write only the file name, as HTML file and image are both in the same folder. It's not required to write the full path. Just the file name is sufficient. So for image source, I've just given the file name as rose.jpg. You have to specify the extension also. Then, yeah, this is the one. Let's see how it looks. I've just given image tag and source. I have given the file name. Let's see how it looks. Let me save the file. It looks like this. Our web page looks like this with an image. Okay, it's very simple. You have to just use image tag and a source, and there are a few more attributes for this tag. Say by mistake you haven't typed the name properly, so I'll just give this and save it. When you refresh the page, image is not fetched, so we can give an alternative text. If browser finds if browser cannot fetch the image, it can uh, give an alternate name to it. Alt is the attribute name. You can just say rose image. Okay, it shows like this. Okay, if the image is fetched properly, the alternate text goes away and image will be shown. Then we can set the height and width of the image. These are again the attributes. It looks like this. So this is about img tag. Next is hypertext links. A web page can contain various links that you can uh, that you can move to other pages directly on click of a link. Like these links are known as hyperlinks. Hyperlinks allow visitors to navigate between websites by clicking on words, phrases, and images. Thus, you can create hyperlinks using text or images available on a web page. Okay, let's see how to create a link. A link can be created using a tag A. This tag, okay, link A. This is called an anchor tag, and whatever and anything between the opening and a closing tag, opening and closing of this tag will become a part of the link, and user can click that part to reach the link document. It's like this. I'll just show. So let me, okay, let's see how it looks there. So if you can see, this has become a part of the link. Okay, very important attribute is href. You have to give href attribute saying where exactly it has to, the control has to move on click of uh, the text, on click of the text here. So we'll just give, so it says on click of click me, it has to direct to google.com. Okay, so this has become a link now. If you can see here, right, it has become a link. This is a link. So on click of this, the page will be directed to google.com. Okay. So this was about creating a text link. Creating an image link is also very simple. Here, instead of text, we're going to use image. Okay, let's see how to do it. We're trying to create an image link. We'll just use the same thing. So instead of text, we're going to add image tag, img tag, and source. Let's use the same image. And let's set the height as, say, 75. Okay, we have just given source within anchor tag. We've used an image tag and a reference. The source for this, so the destination for this is google.com. So on click of this image, it has to be directed to or redirected to this google.com website, web page. So let's see it. Okay, here, if you can see, look at the difference here. So this has become an image link. So on click of this, it will take us to google.com. Next topic is list. Lists can be used or are used to present list of information in well-formed and semantic way. There are three types of lists: an ordered lists, and definition list. Let's understand. Okay, let's understand what unordered lists are. An unordered list is a collection of related items that have no special order or a sequence. This list is created by using UL tag. Okay, we can create an unordered list using UL tag. Let's see how to do it. UL. Okay, and this is the closing tag. And the items within unordered list will be listed like this: list. Okay, it could be and then end tag. L is the list item. Okay, another one. Okay, we've just created an unordered list. Okay, let's see how it looks on the browser. I've just reduced the height and width of image to 100. See? Each item in this list is marked with a bullet. Okay, this is about unordered list. Let's see what an ordered list is. Okay, it is very much similar to unordered list, but the tag used here in ordered list will be OL because it's ordered list. Then OL. Then again we can just use the same tag li. I just reuse the same thing, reuse these tags only. Okay, by default, which image are we getting here? For unordered, we're getting this disk. By default, disk is there. Okay, let's refresh the page. So this is an example of ordered. By default, numbers are there for ordered list. Okay, if you can change these images if required using an attribute called type. If you just say ul, if you say type, if you want the image to be square, and if you want, just change this also. Type is equal to, when you want it to be in capital letters, you can just do this. Okay, let's try to refresh the page. So it has changed. Next type of list is definition list. HTML supports a list style which is called definition list, where entries are listed like in a dictionary or encyclopedia. The definition list is the ideal way to present a glossary, list of terms, or other name value list. Definition list makes use of these three uh, tags: DL, DT, and DD. Let's see how to use it. DL, let's close it. The first one is definition term. DT is the definition term. Okay, this DL defines the start of the list. DT defines the term. Term definition will be inside the definition term. It's very simple. It's very simple actually. Inside the definition list, definition term will be there. Okay, inside DT, DD is there. Definition data. Term definition. Okay. Okay, it's not like this. Okay, let's try to write. Okay, definition term. Let's give computer. We'll just write. We'll end the definition term here only. And definition is an electronic machine. Let's try to let's just give this. Let's see how it looks in the browser. It looks like this. This is the definition term, and this is the definition. Let's try to add another one. This is how it looks. So this is about the lists. Next topic is tables. Tables are used to arrange data in rows and columns. The data may be text, images, links, or other tables, etc. Basic tag elements are table, tr, and td. Let's see an example of it. The basic thing is table. Then tr represents the row. Let's close the row tag. Within a row, columns will be there. So td represent the columns. td represents columns. Okay. Then td. Okay. Here, it, in this table, there's one table in which there's one row and one column. Let's try to see how it looks. Okay, there'll be one table, one row, and one column. Let's try to give a border to it, an attribute, border attribute. Let's give it as 2, and let's give a background color to it. Which color is equal to, shall we give orange? Okay, let's see how it looks. Okay, there's one table, one row, one column. Okay, it is something like this. Okay, now let's try to add few more details to it. uh, let's try to add one more column to it. So here, one table, one row, two columns. Okay, two columns, one row. Let's try to add another row. Within table, I'll try to add another row. That is using tr. I'm just using the same thing. Change of Vivek, I'll just say 1 minute. Now there are two tr tags. So it means two rows are there. Okay, and every row contains two columns. Let's see how it looks. Let's change the value. It looks like this. So this is a basic structure of a table. We can add table heading also, and the tag for table heading is th. I have to put that inside another row column, row tag. th. Okay, this will be name. th salary. Okay. See, there in this table there are three rows. Three rows. How do you say three rows are there? Because first row is tr. It's starting here and again and is ending here. So in the first row we have table heading, name and salary. In the second row we have the data, Vivek and the salary. Third row is this. Let's see how it looks. So you just observe this. It looks like this. Okay. There are two attributes called cell padding and cell spacing, which you will use to adjust the white space in your table cells. Okay. Uh, just okay. Sorry. Just see the table here. Now let's try to add an attribute called cell spacing. Cell spacing is equal to, I'll just give it as 5. Okay, just observe this cell spacing. Okay, observe the table. I'll refresh the page. So to see the difference, cell spacing attribute defines the width of the border. Okay, it defines the width of the border here. Next, let's try to add another attribute, cell padding. Okay, we'll just give the value as 5. And here, observe the space inside the cell. Okay, cell padding. Okay, let's refresh the page. Do you see that? So cell padding represents the distance between cell borders and the content within a cell. So this is about cell padding and cell spacing attributes. Next, call span and row span attributes. Call span attribute is used to merge two or more columns into a single column, whereas a row span is used to merge two or more rows into a single row. Let's see how it works. Now, let's see row span. Row spans means, sorry, okay, row span. We're going to merge two rows. Okay, let's merge these two rows. Okay, we'll say row span is equal to 2. Okay, the first two rows, I'll just remove this because two rows will be, it occupy 2 rows space. Okay, row span, I've just given it as 2. Okay, let's see how it looks. So row span is equal to 2. It has combined 2 rows. Okay, this is about row span. Let's see call span. Call span, what it does? It combines 2 columns. I'll just change this to call span. Okay. Here, instead of rows, columns will be merged. Okay. So what do we do? We'll just go back to the file. Just remove this because column wise, two columns will be merged. Refresh. Call span is equal to 2. It's merging two columns. So this is about row span and call span. Thank you.